Yo, so what up, everybody? Welcome to the channel. My name is D. Wesley, and it's with the Lazy Brown Productions. I like to go ahead and give you a review. So I'm reviewing the new movie Captain America, and with Sam Wilson. Honestly, if I had to say, the movie was mid. The movie felt like it was missing something. I couldn't wrap my head around it. I heard they had to go back for reshoots. But with the reshoots, I can understand. It looked more like not so much reshoots. It looked like they went back and took some stuff out because it flowed, but it had a awkward flow to it. I can't put my hand around it. I just can't put my hand around it. It's like, if I always tell people this is one of those situations where if you're looking for something that to do, or you just want to get out the house and just watch a movie, watch this movie. It's a good little read, good little watch. You sit down, eat some popcorn, and just keep it moving, honestly. If you're looking for something just like makes you jump out your seat, this ain't it. It really, really isn't. If you could wait for DVD, you're not missing much. Honestly, it's pretty much, I want to say the movie's talking about being better than your past self and overcoming that and what people perceive you as. With that, I don't want to give too much spoilers, but I feel that because they finally introduced, spoiler alert, adamantium. They said it's better than vibranium, and it's supposed to help out a lot of people in the world of medicines, new metals. All of it came pretty much from the Celestial Island, which isn't bad. I don't know how I feel about them introducing adamantium this way, honestly, and I guess this is how they're going to start introducing the X-Men. We'll see. In my opinion, I'm pretty sure the Celestials, if I know my Marvel lore, which I am spotty on it, I believe the X-Men were created through, honestly, they were created through the Celestials manipulating human DNA and going from there. So we'll see what they're going to do with that one. I just, for me, I don't know. Well, we'll see what the Marvel's going to do. We really will. Adamantium is a pretty cool premise of it's going to do all this great stuff. But we'll see. So back to the movie. I would say the first half of the movie was great. I love the fact Sam Wilson's version of Captain America, it makes sense. The fights, I like that he has to struggle more. And I like that they show he has to struggle more because he doesn't have the super soldier serum. His suit, while it does protect him from from breaking sound barriers and all that other stuff, and probably, I'm guessing, more than likely catching that shield that would break an average human's arm or shatter it, it helps for that. So I appreciate that they put some thought into that he can't just go out there, break sound barriers, and come down and do all this stuff and not have protection. The suit is perfect. So I get it. And he has his own sidekick now. Sidekick's actually pretty cool. But the first half of the movie was good. And it introduced Isaiah Bradley. I truly feel that if they had went the route of keeping this with the fight for adamantium, while at the same time he has to cross nation borders, and now you have to deal with the whole, is America invading? Is this really going to go to lead to war? That would have felt more in line with the movie and felt better, in my opinion, with just Captain America themes, where America teaming back up with the U.S. government, because that was another thing in the movie where General Ross came to Sam and said, let's bring back the Avengers. And then that's when Sam was like, yeah, you want me to, but what happens to if we need to do something and we come at odds? Are we just going to be on your leash? Or are we going to be able to do our own thing? And again, you can see both sides of those arguments. I truly believe with superheroes like that, they need to answer to something, or let them do their own thing. Let them fund them themselves. Let them fund them or find their own funds by themselves. and let them answer to just themselves, and that's it. If governments have a true problem with that, I'm also a very big adamant in let the governments create their own programs, so that way if things start going crazy or haywire, they have a checks and balance system. That's just my own personal opinion. I stick with that. Or even if you want to do it, if you truly want to do it that way, maybe have it where SHIELD technically is their own government program, but maybe have SHIELD or have the UN overall be involved, and maybe then they can kind of go from there. Maybe, I don't know, because at the end of the day, the problem is always going to be regulations, which I remember that they had that issue in Young Justice, in that old Batman comic where Joker killed Jason Todd and he went over to another country, but the Justice League can't interfere because it's with UN, and that's when Batman said, like, yo, there's too many freaking rules. I can't do the job and make people safe if I got to worry about all these rules and regulations. So either way, I feel like the movie would have been better if it went that route. Instead, it kind of turned into a Hulk movie, because you have the leader, you have General Ross, you have Sam trying to, he fought him, but you could tell it wasn't really a fight. It was more of just like slap, run, try to talk him down with talk no jutsu. It kind of worked, and on top of that, you brought back Betty. That's why I'm saying, if you ask me, the first half, Captain America movie did a good job of combining the two, but in my opinion, the later half, it turned into a Captain America. It came into a Hulk movie, because I'm sorry, you could probably replace Sam with the Hulk, and it probably would have fit better in the later half. It came into a Hulk movie featuring Captain America. And it just, to me, it would have flowed better. Honestly, this could have been two movies. I truly think this really could have been two movies, where it was General Ross trying to get his repentance, or trying to get a new slate, while showing his daughter that he's a new and changed person. While at the same time, though, maybe he now starts talking to Banner more. Maybe he tries to make amends with Banner, saying like, look, I'm sorry for hunting you, but you were a dangerous threat that I felt that you need to be under control. And then from there, that's when you had Bruce trying to figure out, should I trust him? Should I not trust him? He did try to kill me on multiple occasions. I mean, yes, I was a monster back then, that I couldn't control myself. But at the same time, though, should I do this? And then you had him worrying about, like, is he going back to his ways? And then that's when he goes back to him and says, like, look, man, you still doing the same bull crap. Like, what? You want me to trust you? And you still pulling this? And then that's when all that comes through. So, for my opinion, that's why I feel it was a Captain America movie turned Hulk. Because at some point towards the movie, it felt like you probably could have swapped out Captain America with Hulk, and you probably would have had a better result. Honestly, you could have had two different movies. You could have really had two movies out of this. This was a movie that felt like two movies or two ideas combined to one, and you went from there. Overall, the movie was okay. Like I said, I love the fact that Sam had to struggle to fight. The air fights were amazing. That was a nice feature. That could be hit. That is a great feature. I stand on that. I don't care what nobody says. I love that feature. I'm not going to get into the actor and what his comments were, because honestly, my focus is, and is always going to be, is to focus on the product. What everybody else does outside of the product itself, I'm not going to focus on that. I've never focused on that. That's just me. I focus on the product, and I'm going to go from there. So that's just my own personal stance on it. Whether he's right, whether he's wrong, whether you agree, whether you don't agree, I'm not going to tell you my opinions on that one, because I didn't really look into it too much, because I don't care enough about actors and their personal political views on stuff. I just want to see what the product looks like. And it's going to help me keep a unbiased or a non-biased standpoint on it. So overall, movie is okay, just okay. If you can sit down and wait for DVD, you're not really missing much. But it was a good, solid watch. again, in terms of solid watch, in terms of, do you want something to do? Do you want to get out the house, or you just want to hang out with friends? It's a perfect way to just sit down and do just that. I enjoyed Sam, honestly, showing his stuff, showing that, he's ready for that, to be the next Captain America, and to show that, hey, I can step up to the shoes. It kind of helps out, too, the fact of struggles harder than Steve because he's not a super soldier. I do have to laugh, and I kind of said this in the movies where Steve apparently told him, don't take the super soldier serum. I guess that was in the TV show. And he's like, he lied. Oh, no, sorry. Bucky said, like, he lied that I shouldn't take the super soldier serum. I agree. Motherfucking, like, look, if I'm trying to fight these motherfuckers, like, you're going to do two things. Either A, you're going to give me the super soldier serum, or B, my suit better get an upgrade like Iron Man or Spider-Man suit, where it protects me a little bit more and I have a little bit more strength and agility. Because this ain't it. This is pain. Bump that. Other than that, tell me your opinion. And I want to thank you so much for sitting by. And I hope that everybody has a great day. Peace.